Hello, children. Hope you are doing well. Let us learn about earthquakes more in this video lesson. An earthquake is a sudden shaking or trembling of the earth caused by a disturbance deep inside the earth's crust. Have you ever heard about earthquake, children? They cause damage to buildings, dams, bridges, roads, and many more. It can also cause landslides, floods, and tsunamis also. It can also cause damage to life and property. Now let us see some terms related to the earthquake. Focus. It is the point underground where the release of stress is located. Epicenter. The point on the earth's surface directly above the focus. Aftershock means an earthquake that occurs after a larger earthquake in the same area. Liquefaction means earthquake's violent shaking suddenly turns loose soft soil into a liquid like slurry. Seismic waves, these carry energy from an earthquake away from the focus. We have different kinds of seismic waves. We have Richter scale. It is a scale that expresses the relative magnitude of earthquakes. To measure the amount of earthquake, we use Richter scale. Seismograph is a machine that records the earthquake data. Richter was the scientist who invented the Richter scale to understand the magnitude of the earthquake. Now, seismograph versus seismogram. Let us see. Seismograph is an instrument that is used to detect seismic waves. That entire device is called seismograph. Seismic waves are recorded on a seismogram. You see here, this is called seismogram. It's a record. So it's a piece of paper that records seismic waves. So seismograph is the entire device, whereas seismogram is the piece of paper that records the seismic waves. When earthquake occurs at a particular place, then here this automatically gives record. You can see here actually this is placed on a drum. The drum keeps moving and automatically on this paper it is recorded. The seismic waves are recorded. Observe this, children. You can notice that there are some faults in this place, crust of the earth. You can see here. Now, this is called epicenter, where maximum damage can occur because of an earthquake. And here actually the disturbance started. That is called focus. So, right upwards that focus, that point is called epicenter. So, epicenter is on the earth's crust, whereas focus is inside the earth where the disturbance started. And these are the seismic waves, and these are the plates of the earth's crust. Let us see what are the causes of earthquake. Earthquake is caused because of various reasons. Movements of the earth's plates. So continuously the plates in the earth keep moving, and because of volcanic eruptions also earthquakes may be caused. Meteorite impacts also. Underground explosion. This is human made explosion. Similarly, sometimes collapsing structures also may cause earthquakes. You know the effects of earthquakes, children. There are many negative effects of the earthquakes. Tremendous loss of life, loss of property, collapse of transport, roadways, railways, ports, bridges, many other structures. Similarly, fire may be caused, landslides may occur, floods, roads may be blocked, and facilities will be disrupted like electricity, water, medical. So even economy also will be disturbed because of the earthquakes. Do you think all the earthquakes produce the same harmful effect? Definitely not. So now let us see what are the factors on which the severity of the earthquake depends. Location of the center, epicenter, depth of the focus, foundation material, duration of shaking, and time of the day. So if suppose the duration of shaking is definitely more, then obviously earthquake also produces more damaging effects. So foundation material also very important. Where is it located? At what time are the people present there? So there are some physical factors. Similarly, human factors, building style and land used, what kind of building it is, what is the land used, how people react during and just after the earthquake. Similarly, preparedness of the community, emergency and relief services, economic and social structures and conditions for the preparedness, education, and ability to recover. So, there are so many factors on the physical factors and on the human factors. The impact of the earthquake depends. Richter scale. This scale is used for us to understand the severity of the earthquake, or the magnitude of the earthquake is measured by Richter scale. So, every time earthquakes actually occur, but we do not experience when they are very minor, we do not notice. Even now, earthquake must be happening in our place, but we do not experience because of the low magnitude. So this scale ranges from, you can see here, 0 to 9. You can see when between 0 to 1 the magnitude is not at all felt by us. Similarly, here to here minor, then small, moderate. After this, you will be able to definitely notice the earthquake. Here, great earthquake. Now, we generally think that only one number difference is there, but it's not like that. Each level indicates 10 times the amount of shaking and 33 times the amount of energy. From one level to another level, the amount of energy difference is 33 times. So, when one number to another number, the Richter scale is moving, means the destruction is going to be higher, especially for the higher Richter scale readings. Now let us see the general causes of an earthquake. Children, you know the structure of earth. Earth has so many layers, and earth is not at all made up of a single piece, right? It has so many plates in that. Then when these plates move against each other continuously, then because of the brushing, collision occurs and it creates disturbance. It causes earthquake. It continuously happens. That plates keep on moving against each other. The boundary of the plates are weak zones actually. These are called seismic zones or fault zones. Generally, earthquakes occur in these seismic zones. Children, it is very important for us to understand how to protect ourselves from the earthquake, and also how to protect our near ones also. So, very important for us to understand this. The buildings in seismic zone should be designed in such a way that they can withstand tremors during the earthquakes. So, while designing, if we design in such a way that they can withstand, that would be great. Material like mud, wood, and light roof should also be used instead of heavy materials, because heavy materials, once they collapse, they cause great destruction and unnecessarily waste of money in making the structure again. Heavy objects like cupboards, water heater should not be fixed on the walls, because anytime there is a chance of falling and causing damage. All buildings should have firefighting equipments for sure. And let us see the precautions during an earthquake. If you are at home, take shelter under a table so that if any heavy thing falls, it does not fall on your head. Instead, it can fall on a table. If you are in bed, do not get up. Protect your head with a pillow, because our brain is very, very delicate. It should not be damaged easily. So, if you cover your head with pillow, if any hard object falls on your head also, pillow will protect you. Similarly, stay away from tall and heavy objects which may fall on you. If you are outdoors, what you need to do? Find an open area away from buildings, trees, power lines, and lie on the ground, because these heavy structures and tall structures, they may fall on you. So better to lie on the ground. If you are in a car or bus, ask the driver to slow down and do not get out till the tremors stop. Similarly, we better not use any heating devices like a gas stove, because of this earthquake, even fire also may be caused sometimes. When something is being burnt, it may again spread the fire. And never use elevator during the earthquake. Better take the staircase. You see the destruction caused by earthquakes. If there is an earthquake in the ocean, it may cause tsunami also. So, whenever there is a disturbance in the fault zones, if that location is under the ocean, then it may lift the water up and it may cause tsunami also. Tsunamis cause great destruction. Tsunamis also cause destruction to property as well as life. Hope you understood, children. This is the seismograph. You can see here the pen automatically writes. Okay. So if anyone is interested, you can make your own seismograph with easily available materials at home. As we discussed before, this is the seismogram. If we come across with any such natural disaster, we should contribute small things for the disaster management so that the fellow human beings will recover fast. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Hope you understood.